we have Mai here coming for our Hollywood facial. This is one of our signature things. It's a very great way to do basically a non-chemical peel, basically laser peel of the face. You're going to get a slight exfoliation of the skin so we can bring all those dermal layers to the surface and help rejuvenate the skin in a really nice, safe way. It's a cool thing to watch as well, so you'll see that. First thing we're going to do, we have our Pro Clear Daily Reset pads. We're going to clean the skin with this first. This is a great daily cleanser that we use for the skin. We use it every time here in the office to clean the skin before we begin any treatment.
And I love the Hollywood facial because there's zero downtime. So basically I can just walk out here and go to another meeting, right, Dr. Welter?
Yep.
Or I can go do whatever I want to do, and then the next day go back to my training, my routine. There's zero downtime. That's why I love this.
Right, so it's called the Hollywood facial because the idea was that you could basically have the facial done and then go right to the red carpet. That was the idea. So anytime you have anything that's done where you're going to exfoliate some skin, or you're going to microneedle or cause a way for easier penetration of the skin in any way, really important to do. We always apply a little bit of sunscreen after every treatment. That's important. Now, of course, sunscreen is great to use every day, and you can never be without, but especially after a treatment. Okay, one of the other great things about the Spectra facial, the laser carbon facial, is that it's basically all skin types, okay? So whether or not if you're European or African American or of certain Asian skin tones, it can work on all skin types. It's a great treatment that way. And that's not the case with most treatments. This is the carbon. Basically, this is going to bind to the skin. Mai's had this done before, so she knows what to expect. So this is a light peel, so essentially within 4 weeks or so, your skin is kind of back to where it was, not in terms of, it's regenerative in a sense, so it's always getting a little better every time you do it, but your new skin will basically be back in place after about 4 to 6 weeks. So this is something that people do sometimes on a monthly basis, sometimes on a every other month or every third month basis. There's really not a frequency that's too much, really, because it's such a light, nice treatment. Now, there are other treatments that we have that you might only do once a year because they're much more ablative in nature or otherwise. This is something that's really light, easy. It's a nice, no downtime treatment. So it's like anything, it's actually, you don't want too much. A real light amount is enough to bind to that epithelium, so that's all we really need to do. A lot of times when people put product on their face, they're actually using way too much, okay? That's very common. She's got great skin. Her jawline is still very well intact. So people normally age, we lose a little bit of the jawline. Jawline restoration is another thing that we do really well here. We can use non-invasive or minimally invasive techniques to really restore the jawline, but mine's in really perfect shape there, so you don't need to worry about that. She's got really good texture in her cheeks as well, and she's retaining a lot of youthful appearance. Beautiful structure to her face. So we're going to fast forward the clock just a couple minutes because what's happening now is this is just going to be drying. So we'll give Mai a dryer. Another great thing to do when you get any facial is get some IV therapy. Really great thing to get your IV therapy about once or twice, once a month or at least every 3 months. Get an infusion, get all your essential vitamins in place. Really great. Watch your forehead. You just see the steam coming right off it. See how that's cooking, and we're baking the carbon onto her skin. You see that? It's smoking her. And that's really what we want to do, is get that to really bind to the epithelium in all areas. All I'm doing right now is taking out the water vapor in the carbon, because it's an aqua based, and basically that's allowing it to bind your skin, okay, which is the first step. So we were letting it sit there, kind of air dry a little bit. This is basically forcing that a little bit, okay. So nothing is really happening here in terms of your skin. All I'm doing right now is just getting the carbon to dry and settle onto the skin, drying the carbon onto the face. So now that we have all the carbon baked onto the skin, everything's dry. It's just really nice and dry. Her skin probably feels real tight right now and dry. We're going to basically use the laser to blast the carbon away, and when the carbon comes off, that upper layer of helium comes off with it, giving fresh skin and texture right underneath. So this is going to make a pop. It really doesn't hurt. Ready? You can just see how it's cleaning that off. Now, he can't really see anything. He has the goggles on. But what I have people do, after we've got an area kind of started, we'll stop. Give me your finger, mine, and just make just feel how that.
Oh wow, super baby bottom smooth.
It's really nice, isn't it?
Oh God.
Yeah, it feels so nice. Yeah. So we just finish the process like this, and that's it. And right away, instant, basically nice, smooth, instant gratification of the skin, texture, and tone, color all right away. Again, with no downtime. And again, perfect for pretty much all skin types. Generally about a 15-minute treatment, not too long. And you leave feeling immediately great. It's great for under the neck too. Clean you off, you're gonna have like raccoon eyes. Clean off any excess carbon that we weren't able to find with the laser around the eyes. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to give her some of the Rewind peptide. Okay, so peptides are extremely great for enhancing collagen, elastin, skin repair, and basically anti-aging in general. So we're using a lot of peptides and products and otherwise. Peptides is a way to help with rehab and muscle training, that sort of thing. So you're going to feel this go on. It's just like that. It's a very nice texture. Yeah.
It smells wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. So this is our Regeneris Rewind peptide formulation, and this is really great after treatment. Peptides are just really one of the greatest things you can use in skin today. It's perfect. She's just glowing. She looks great.
Thank you, Dr. Welter. Come down to Regeneris Medical, get your Hollywood facial, and always be glowing.